Hey everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and tonight I am going to try to use Stayzon and stamps. I've got a wide variety of different stamps here that I'm going to be using on my traveler's notebook. A lot of these came, I'm using 3 kits. They came from Tim Holtz, Fiskars, this is the coffee one, and Art C. This is the one with the sun and the sprockets and all that. And then I have another Art C, another set from Art C. This is the other Art C set. So, but I don't have the holder for it, so I'll put it like that so you guys can see it. So these are the stamps that I'm going to be taking or using, and so it is kind of freaking me out. This is a Chic Sparrow B6, and I got this off the Buy Sell Trade group. And if you can see right there, I did not know that was there when I bought this. So I can't, it's like Jelsa, I have no idea. Jolisa, I don't know. So I wanted to stamp it. So I did try a little bit, and so that's how it kind of came out. The Adventure, I tried to overstamp it and it didn't work, but that's okay. This is all on the inside, and I actually loved how this came out. The coffee cup didn't quite do all up here, and so I got my little compass and I stamped there because this is really, I wanted it to be a travel theme, and so that's okay, you know, for just doing it there, you know, I'll take what I got. But this is a Pemberley Angel leather, and from Chic Sparrow, obviously. So yeah, so it's got a couple of marks on it, and so this was just kind of one that I picked up. I think I paid, I want to say 45 for this, and I mean, it's beautiful, but it does have some issues with it, and so that's why I don't feel so bad using stamps and trying to distress it myself. So we're just gonna try it and see how it goes. And normally I would not be using gloves. However, I do have acrylic nails on, and the Stayzon Ink stays on everything. So yeah, would rather not have my French manicure ruined by ink. So we're just gonna use these and hope for the best. There will be coffee. It's about 9, what time is it? 9:15 at night, and I am sick, and I felt like this would be a great video to do, so there you go. All right, the little stamps that I used are from Michaels. They're like the little world stamp, the compass stamp, travel the world. I think these are like in those little end bins that you get. So obviously it's a coffee travel theme. So I'm thinking I want to do, I think, because I really want to cover that up. I have the Tim Holtz little stampy stamp thing that I got, the mini ink blending tool. So a lot of people online who have, I've watched several videos to get this done, and so hopefully we will not screw this up. So this is the Timber Brown in the Stayzon Ink, going way over there, but there you go. So I don't want, and I do kind of want to get it on there, so we're gonna take some Downside of using gloves is hooks on everything. So, all right, so I'm trying to line it up with the stitching, but also I want to be sure that I get the name that or the little marks that I'm trying to cover up, so, but I don't want the stitching involved. So I could inadvertently go up there. So we will put that underneath it so that I don't stamp on the leather and hopefully not screw this up. I will say that this has just been sitting on my desk, and so if it does get screwed up, it's like, you know, it wasn't doing anything anyway. So we're just gonna pound that out, so hopefully you guys can see this still. Okay, good thing I did that, because yes. Oh, that looks so awesome! And you really can't, Joe Lisa or whatever the hell it was, is just kind of away from there. So, yay! That worked out. And now I want to kind of use this. And now this one's from the Artco Artsy one. And so it actually kind of has like a little stickiness to it, which I must say I kind of appreciate. So we're going to try not to get it in the underneath it. I don't want it to, sorry if my dabbing into this is causing the camera to shake. I'm like dabbing onto the whirl part and I'm like, hello, dumbass. That's not getting anywhere except on your stencil. And you know, if you make a mistake on this, you know, it's supposed to be distressed, so it's not like it's going to be perfect. It's funny that I'm willing to do crap that I have never done before, but the whole plan with me thing terrifies me, because I'm like writing out and that whole thought process kind of thing. But I'm hoping that in the next month or two that I will do a plan with me and you guys can see it, and I'll do out the whole month and all that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, that turned out good. It kind of got a little inked over there, but that's okay. I have these little blocks, except I realized with this block that that would be north. All right, going to move this over here, and okay, where's that at? Okay. I want it to be solid on there. And of course it wasn't, but you know, it's supposed to be distressed. So I'm gonna put another compass back here, just because got it already inked up and it slid. Ugh. You know, that's okay. We are going to go with this. So this is what happens sometimes when you think you want to do something and then it messes up. But that's all right. They're not supposed to be perfect. This is distressed, so we're just going with it. I was not happy with how this was to begin with. So doing this and getting it, letting it be my experiment is good. All right, he is inked up very well. However, so is the block. So we clean that off. I'm going to put this little guy. Make sure it gets all the way down there. Okay. There's the plane. We're gonna, stamps are just not really working. So we are going to go with some of these. Now I wonder if I could put him over that. I think we're gonna try that. Why not, right? What the hell? I don't think it looks bad. Kind of gives it a little bit more depth. Okay, whoop. There we go. All right, so far I'm gonna say that the stencils, much better. They work out much better than the stamps. Doesn't have to be perfect, because God knows nothing else on this thing is. So, still need something here, I think. Ooh, 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 yes. I think an arrow. That's where I want it. Okay. All right, I like that. Yeah. So, I know a lot of you guys have like the Tim Holtz, have seen the Tim Holtz like rings and that kind of thing. But I didn't want the coffee rings. I thought that I would do something a little bit different. Yeah, that stamp actually works out really well. It's very funny. The cheaper the stamp, the easier it is to get it down. So, whoop, sorry, didn't mean to knock you around. I do want one of these compasses. Ooh, now see, that is not good. It's getting all of that ink right there, big blotches on the stamp. So, not that, you know, obviously I'm not a pro at this because, you know. All right, what I want is a compass right on the spine. So hopefully that worked. Yes, yes it did. Yay. So let's see, what else can we put on here? I'm going to put him a little catawampus. I'm trying to not get out of the lines. You see how I'm almost going? I'm probably going to have a little bit of shadowing, like right there, but this is not an exact science. Doing is learning. So, yay! That did not turn out bad at all. And I will say this. If you love your TN and you do not want to mess it up whatsoever, don't try this. Because, obviously, you know, there's some issues going on. But, you know, I'm just kind of like, we'll see. Have a little more coffee. And you know, I didn't think I was going to really worry about the coffee things, but I will tell you that one of my favorite things when I go overseas, and I do this before I even exit the airport. I mean, it's seriously the first thing I do when I get off the plane. Before I get my luggage, before I do anything. That is, I go and I get European coffee. Because it is so much better than American coffee. Holy cow. You have no idea. Unless you've done it, or unless you've gotten coffee overseas, you have no idea. It is so good. And why this little, oi. Okay, see, that's exactly what I was talking about. I just pushed down way too hard. And that could have caused a little bit of overflow. We don't want that. And so, all right. So there's that. The little coffee single bean. This will be cute. Oh my goodness, if I can get it out. Please send coffee. Kind of want to just put that like right there. So this is going to be my fun one. So I wanted to try this, and I was willing to accept whatever happens. So that's exactly what's going on. I'm like, whatever happens, happens. Okay. So he might, I just realized, although since I've decorated this, I think I'm going to take this off just because it kind of, I will. So now, still need a little bit more on here. And I think we're going to do, since I think we'll try the camera. Since we got the luggage, we can do the camera. See, I got just a little bit there, which is kind of annoying, but, and as I said, if you want it to be perfect, have Chic Sparrow do it. But, you know, it's giving life to this, and so I'm happy with that. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. So it's got like a little schmutz on the T. Oh, because it's got the T behind it. We will just, there. All right, so there. How is that supposed to work? I don't, because if I put it over it, it's just going to smooth. Okay, that one is not ideal because only the traveler is cut out. World would not be there unless I go around it, but then you're going to have a splotch. So I don't want that. What else do we have on the Tim Holtz? We could do Travel Life. I think that one would be good. Oops. Just want travel and the I'm going to take a post-it note. I don't really want to use that one. It's got letters. And it's right there. Okay. Put this right underneath there. And, all right, so I got the plane there. I don't think there's really too much left to do, except maybe put a cup of coffee, because, yeah, that's my thing. So when I travel, I drink coffee. Well, when I'm not traveling, I drink coffee too. All right, holy cow. That one is a little hard to get off. Just gonna move that off. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Again, we're gonna go with this. Okay. Now, I think doing it this way will help. Get it a little bit more in there. And then what I would suggest is bringing Q-tips down, or having Q-tips with you when you do this, just in case, because like getting around these edges is a little tight. But then you could also, you know, get in there and get anything off of there that you wanted to. All right, so running out of room here. Coffee's getting in the way. I'm doing this by not pressing down on it because the edge of the secretarial pocket and the pen loop are right there. So it's about as good as it's going to get that. And since I'm going to do this, we're going to do one more. Complete the coffee theme. It didn't quite come out, but that's all right. But you know what? I actually kind of like it. So it's unique, and you know, it covers that up. Hindsight being 2020, if I left that and that, or if I had even just left adventure, you know, it would have been just fine, but I wanted to try it, and I'm glad I did. And that turned out really good. I love that. That was a little, I mean, everything there is, I mean, travel the world, coffee addict, adventure awaits. Totally me. Put 2 beans right there. It slipped a little bit, but it will. There we go. That turned out good. It's looking cuter. Okay, so I finished it and put it back together. And until I get a new coffee cup or a coffee charm to go there, I took off the metal bracer there that I had. But overall, it turned out great. I was dubious about halfway through, but I actually really, really like it. So even the things that didn't turn out the way I had planned, I still like. So yeah. Travel the world, coffee addict, adventure awaits. But I think it's cute. I like it. I like it a lot better than I did before. And this was actually, I mean, I couldn't have gotten that better had I tried. So, yeah, it's hodgepodge, but you know what? I think it's cool. I like it. And until it took me putting the little coffee stamps in there, but I think it's awesome. So, and it's one that when I do travel, I probably wouldn't want to take one that is really special to me. And just in case something got stolen or whatnot. So this is actually perfect. It is absolutely perfect. So my B6 Slim Angel, Pemberley Angel, and that little Jolisa, whatever it was, you can kind of still see it there. I mean, but you have to look. I mean, you really have to look to see it. And that turned out great. And so, yeah, I love it. So I will definitely, this will be one that I will just toss around and carry with me when I'm traveling on adventures, you know, why not? So, and I could take anything out of my Dr. Jones and put it in here and not feel bad, you know, if something got lost or if it got damaged or stolen, you know, whatever, you know, the case may be. But it turned out good. So try it and see what happens. That's all I can say. So if you guys have done stamping on your traveler's notebooks or your Chic Sparrow or anything like that, let me know below in the comments because I would really love to be able to see them. But this turned out good. And it was a good experiment to do and try, and I hope you give it a try if you feel the urge. So please like and subscribe and check out the new videos if you want, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.